Guys, welcome back to the garage. Today we've got a really nice one coming. It's a long time coming for me. It's something I've always wanted to do, always wanted to know when I was looking, in the market for buying one of these trucks, was exactly how fuel efficient they are, can be. I know all the time if you're towing with it, not something really concerned with, but if you're just daily driving it, maybe a number you want to kind of consider. Yeah, it's a heavy duty truck, but if you can buy one that's more fuel efficient than another one, it's another good data point to have. So goal of today's test is to drive a little bit of highway, a little bit of around town, and a little bit of back roads in the country, sort of meandering, sort of 40-50 miles an hour type of road, and see what the fuel economy is, and also see how it compares to the trip computer. And right now this truck is completely stock, so I don't have aftermarket tires on here changing that or anything. I don't have to worry about recalibrating that. So this is completely bone stock, so we'll go ahead and see on this route that we're going to be driving here. It should be about an hour. I'll speed through all that, but we're going to go ahead and fill up, wait 30 seconds, top off, go on the loop, come back here, fill up again, top off, see how much gas we used. We'll know exactly how far we've gone on the iPad as well as on the truck computer. Compare the two distance numbers as well, see how those differ, if at all, and come up with a result for you guys. Alright guys, we have filled up, topped off, and are ready to go. Go ahead and flip this around for you, start the truck up. Alright, you can see there we got 0 miles, 15 seconds on the clock, and go ahead and get ready to set off. Alright guys, here we go. Let's keep an eye on this trip and see how it goes. Alright, starting off here, we are going on the highway first, going towards my office. Gonna head up to a gym parking lot, flip it around, come back on another highway, and then in so doing take a few surface streets and eventually get back up, get back down to this area where we're starting, head further down south onto some back roads, and then pop back up here to fill back up, see what our economy looks like. The route we're going on today should take about an hour and 7 minutes or so. And it is a little bit highway and back road heavy, so if you're going to be in, bumper to bumper traffic, take this number with a grain of salt that we get today in terms of an average fuel economy. Anyway, I'll shut up, start driving, and meet you back at the pump. Alright guys, first bit of freeway done. As you can see, right at 19.2 right now, miles per gallon. Freeway, this truck does really well, I think, considering how heavy it is. It's really the stop and go that I think is the worst. Even rolling along in traffic, as long as it's rolling, it does really well as well. But if it's stop, go, the acceleration is what kills it. That's what I've seen so far. So, heading up a little bit more city here, city road if you will. We're going to flip around in the parking lot at a gym up ahead, and then head back different freeway down south towards some country roads. Alright, heading back out. reason I'm doing sort of parking lot to parking lot like this is I wanted to simulate something that was kind of real world rather than just driving in a circle and coming home. If you're going somewhere in your car, you're going to go somewhere, stop, park, start it back up, come home. So I'm kind of just interested to see how that influences the outcome here. So we're going to head back down south now, hop on a different freeway, and just head down that for a while. Take a look at the number here once we arrive back a little bit further south. Alright guys, we're back at Chevron, just filled up, topped off. One thing I should mention is right now I've got about 1,800 miles on the truck, closing out 1,900. So we're still in the break-in period, so I do expect the numbers we're going to get to go up. The truck computer said 19.3 miles per gallon for 41 miles. Interesting number at the pump. Looks like, yeah, it was 2.056 gallons. That's including the top off. Same method as before. Which actually puts the trip efficiency, if you will, at 19.9 miles per gallon, guys. So that was a bit of a surprise. It's in the good direction. I thought it would be a lot worse, to be honest with you, especially back in those country roads. They're not too narrow, not too steep, but still, especially with the highway added in and the couple of stops I put in there. I can tell you I don't get 19.9 every day driving to work at rush hour. I have been averaging 16.8. So if you're wondering what like the real world number is, right now during break-in period, 16.8, 16.9, 17, depending on the day, how much idling I do. But just sort of highway, expressway, rolling, moving, right up near 20 miles per gallon. So again, this is a bone stock truck. I'm gonna get back, do some calculations with Google Maps, see what the actual distance was according to Google Maps, see if it varied, and I'll post the numbers sort of on the screen here for you in a second. Hey guys, we are back home now, going over some of the data from the loop we just made. Trip distance was exactly the same between the truck and Google Maps, which was convenient for calculating this. The fuel used was 2.124 gallons according to the truck, and 2.056 at the pump, which means that we actually got 19.9 miles per gallon as opposed to 19.3, which is what the truck said on the dash. I'm really impressed that it did, nearly 20 miles a gallon bone stock over highway, country roads, and a little bit of stop and go. In reality, with rush hour and the way most people probably drive it, I've been seeing closer to 17. That might go up still a little bit more given that I'm still doing the break-in period. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with this result. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I got a lot more coming down the channel for the truck. We're going to be doing some work to the bed, some work to the cab, and hopefully next year a little work to the engine. Anyway, stay tuned for more.